Today's video is brought to you by Oxido LED lighting. You might think that you can see just fine at night. Well, I did too, until I did this little upgrade. As you can see from this footage, here is some before Oxido LED lighting, and here is some after Oxido LED lighting. The difference is amazing. With high brightness and easy installation, Oxido LED lighting is definitely the route for you. They're easy to install, and they're available for all makes and models. Click on the link in the description below and enter promo code 612motorsports at checkout to get yourself 15% off. Now back to our video. Good morning and welcome back to another episode of 612 Motorsports. In today's episode, I'm going to be sharing a little sad news with you all. But before we get too far into that, I'd like to encourage you all to go ahead and hit that subscription button. We do have a new video series starting with a 40 Ford convertible, and that's something you definitely don't want to miss out on, so I highly recommend you subscribe now if you haven't already to stay caught up to date with that series, because that's going to be sweet. So on with today's video, has to deal with our motorcycles tucked away here in the corner. Spring is in the air, birds are chirping, grass is greening up, flowers and trees are starting to bloom. That means it's motorcycle season. But unfortunately, the bad news that I have to bear today is that I am selling these motorcycles, simply due to the fact that I don't have the time or the space to work on them. Now granted, selling the motorcycles is not high on my priority list, but unfortunately it's more of a necessity at this point. I just honestly, I don't have the room or the space or the time to work on them. If I had a bigger garage or a place that I could work on them and make the two into the one like I really wanted to, things would be a little bit different. But since I don't, they have to go. And it's about 7 or so in the morning, and I've got a guy coming in about an hour to pick these up. So let's get them uncovered and ready for him to show up. Well, we got him ready for the guy. He'll be here in about an hour or so. So I'm going to go inside and wait to hear from him, and we'll be back shortly. That might have been him now. Alright, well, unfortunately that was not the guy, but it was a sponsorship offer from... We'll have to look into that. The buyers just showed up for the bikes, and you know, it does bring a little tear to my eye. I am really sad to see it go because it's something I put a lot of time and effort into, and you know, luckily I did gain a lot of knowledge from it, and that's something that you can't ever get, nobody can ever take that away from you. So, you know, I can just move that into the next project, and yes, there will be another bike project, don't worry. And hopefully it won't be too far off into the future, but let's take one last glimpse of these bad boys. It's kind of, I hate to see them go, like I said, but time and space and too many other projects going makes things a little more difficult to get everything done. And we got Jason and his buddy here showed up. What's your name?
Nate.
Nate? Sean. Good to meet you. So, what are your plans for this thing?
I'm gonna ride, dude. Just want to ride.
Just ride?
All I need to see is pretty basic stuff. I mean, they're both good-looking bikes. I noticed it right away. But at first I didn't even know it was a Kawasaki. But I like the silver though, but she's gonna end up blue. And then the other one, we'll That's just the other one.
Just an extra.
Just an extra.
Well, hopefully you keep us updated and send us some pictures here and there. We'll throw them up in one of our videos and kind of let people see what's going on.
612 Motorsports.
That's right.
All right.
Appreciate it. We're gonna get these things loaded up and get them guys on the road.
Is there any bikes, salvage yards and shit around here?
Just outside of Wilmer is Roner's Junkyard, and they have a whole motor, like snowmobile and stuff.
You got foot? Alright, hold on, right there. Nate, come grab the other one. That one ain't gonna come on. Slide this other one up on me. Turn around over there. Pick that fucker up too. Fuck is a Hulk. Okay, right? Good guy. Go ahead, jump on it. I'll hold this over here. Look at kicks out of this bad boy. Oh. Okay. There's some there, hold on. This should stay, just don't get too drastic. Here's pen. Hold it. Down more.
Okay.
Hold it. We should leave them on the outside or bring them in or what?
Well, we got do 101 or 2 of them.
Keep them over the wheels.
Yeah, we're probably straight because there's probably one more going on.
Probably.
He wants to buy one on the way back.
Nice.
So I figure get the big trailer. Oh, God. That fucking bike is heavy.
Like this.
Oh my God, it's even heavy. Yeah, it really saves a lot of time knowing that you already got the stretch chopped, rigged.
Yep.
I mean, you did an awesome job, though,
it's
man.
a super good base for anything that you want to, you
It
know.
makes my job a lot easier.
Yep.
But you know what's really good is when I can make your dream come out of it, you know?
Yeah, I want to know that it's going somewhere where it's gonna get finished and appreciated and.
If they're coming off, they're gonna get shortened out. I don't want it to sound like rice, but rice still feeds people.
Right. It does. That it
know?
does.
But I'll tell you what, if everybody's gonna be worried about what they're riding instead of just riding,
Exactly.
well, screw that.
Exactly.
You lost the whole idea.
You know, to be honest, I swear I had more people on Harleys waving at me when I'd ride this than anything else.
Probably
And I
because you got
think,
enough balls to make it look right.
and I don't know if people mistake it for something other than a ricer, but
You can't really mistake these.
right,
But I'm still gonna take the Kawasaki cover off. Not that I'm racist or anything.
right.
It's just that I'm gonna make it my own.
Well, I have a little S10 and I did a bunch of custom shit to that. And the first thing I did was take every badge off of it.
So you got going on here.
Yeah, keep that off probably just so it don't blow
Yeah,
off.
let's do this one.
Great, go ahead.
But yeah, I'm gonna go do the tins and like a Dodge Viper blue,
Yeah,
and then we're just gonna airbrush it, some skull graffiti through it, because you know being a tattoo artist, I can't really have just plain old.
right. Oh God, no.
You know.
Yeah, that's why the tank was never cleared, because I didn't know what graphic I wanted to go with.
Yeah.
There's an event coming up. I'll give you some information about all.
A swap meet or something?
No, it's just a big biker get together. It's in a little town of, God, maybe 100 people.
Where's this at?
St. Martin, I believe. It's just over this way, maybe 20 miles or so.
Right.
But this dude, his name's Ducci, and he has a biker bar in town. And they pretty much, the cops look the other way one day a year and just let them have this huge party. I mean, patched members of every organization are there. There's burnouts down Main Street for 3-4 blocks. The cops just stay clear. Bands and all sorts of shit. They do have a burnout contest set up, like a big caged area.
Yeah, I never in my mind never thought I was buying it. Kawasaki, my friend. Never in my mind. But
Hey, if you make them look right.
well, I guess as I got older, man, I realized in high school I always wore Levi jeans and t-shirt, you know.
Yeah,
But
don't
then when
matter.
I grew up, I always had to have a Harley. 'Cause that was the way to go, you know.
Yep.
But then when you didn't have one, would you ride one when everybody's riding? Would you jump on one of these and ride with them?
Hell yeah.
Now, back then I'd be like, ooh.
Every day of the
But
week now.
Now I would. I gotta make that shit look good.
Right?
Doesn't matter as long as you're riding nice. But all right, man. Well, we're gonna head back and put these things in the garage and get them going.
Appreciate it.
It's good to meet you, Sean.
Yeah,
I'll
you
see ya.
too.
I'll see ya.
Thanks again. Thanks for driving out.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. We'll be in touch.
All right.
Thank you.